Well, Dorian West, appropriately enough, we're talking to you after another good night for the forwards.
Yeah, really pleasing. We've been pretty good all season. There's been bits and bobs that we've come away from in each game thinking we need to improve, but yeah, really pleased, particularly with the scrum tonight.
It's calm tonight, calm right now as we're talking, but give it an hour ago, there's plenty of wind and rain. It's the perfect night for scrummaging, really, and forward play.
Yeah, really difficult conditions, and I think our set piece it got us on top of the opposition, gave us a chance to get penalties and field position. So it's a crucial part of the game on nights like you say. There's not many opportunities to play flash rugby, so you've got to make the most of what you got, and I felt we did that today.
Even late in the game, there seemed no hesitation from Lee Dixon to point to the posts when you're winning penalties at scrum time. But you need Myler to kick them over, Stephen Myler to kick the points as well. So to take those opportunities is crucial.
Exactly right. Like we said, there's not many opportunities to play rugby, so we're not going to get a bonus point for tries. You've got to keep building the lead and stretching yourself away from the opposition. So it may be frustrating for the fans a little bit, but that's the situation. It's all about winning, particularly on occasions like this in weather like that.
Is there some element of frustration sometimes, though? The Saints are a team that like to play with ball in hand, and Gloucester were as well tonight. I mean, the back divisions on paper were very exciting. Is there any frustration when you have weather like this?
There's no point being frustrated. We play rugby in the winter, and that's what you get. Pitches are a lot different these days, so as long as it's not too bad, you can still play a bit. But as you saw tonight, it was really windy and it was chucking it down, so it's difficult on those situations, and it's something we're used to. We play rugby in England, you play in the wet, the rain, and the wind, so it's one of them things.
Two good wins in Europe over the past 2 weeks. How important was it to take that momentum back into the Aviva Premiership?
Yeah, well, we've been pretty close in our opening games in the Premiership, and we were disappointed to lose. But having said that, we picked up bonus points, and I think if you look at the totals now, we'll be on 12 points, so 3 wins more or less out of 5, which isn't ideal, but it doesn't put us out of the competition. This competition's won in April and May, and we need to make sure we keep working hard, keep building on what we've got, and being as good as we can each week.
Forwards are getting the plaudits rightly tonight, but Ben Foden was almost like a goalkeeper with very little to do for 89 minutes, but having to do a crucial thing in the 90th minute, and that tackle on Johnny May in the second half, after the turnover was vital.
Yeah, brilliant from Foden, and Jim said last week he'd been really good for us the last month or so. He's played some good rugby. He's got really secure under the high ball, and he's got us on the front foot. So that's what you expect from Foden. You know, when he's at his best, he's one of the best players around. So he's going really well, and we're really happy with him.
And just a word about players at both ends of the spectrum at the end of the game. Paul Hill coming on as a 20-year-old and Victor Matfield as a 38-year-old veteran. I mean, the excitement in terms of the youth coming through is fantastic. Yeah,
I'm really pleased with Paul Hill. He's come here with a lot to learn. But fair play to him, he's learning pretty quick. I think Kieran Brooks was outstanding tonight, and there's a lot of talk about the scrum, and he's a big part of that. I think Paul Hill came on at the end there and last 20 minutes, and he didn't notice a change. He was straight on the front foot, so really pleased with that. Two really good young English tight heads playing for us who were pushing hard and setting the standards.
And all 6 front rows tonight was English as well.
Yeah, I think Victor's probably our only non-English forward, so yeah, we've got a good group of lads. We're learning together, we're working hard, and hopefully we'll keep getting better.
After all the talk about Victor Matfield coming, how pleasing is it to see him play, and what do you hope that the youngsters especially will get out of playing with him?
Yeah, he's obviously got a lot of experience, and we need to make sure we use that experience to probably learn a few new things. So I'll sit down with him this week. We didn't have much time last week with having a short week after the Glasgow game, but we'll sit down and have a chat and see what we can add to our game over the next month or so. But we're already pretty good up front, so there might be the odd little bit that we can get from him, and he's a quality player, and everybody will learn from him being here.